Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio is brought to you by AnglersChoice.ca, the Angler's Choice in handmade soft plastics. Also presented to you by Handlebars Musky Lures, Zing the Bling, Frantic Big Game Baits, Keith's Trophy Fishing, Fish NV Guide Service, and Husky Musky Leaders. You're listening to Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio. Alright folks, welcome to Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio. I have a very special guest on the line. He's the old guy's right-hand man. And those of you who know who I'm talking about Skip Lafrenaire. And Skip's on the line. And Skip, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Ben.
Good. So you've been running around the countryside fishing with...
Yeah, I have so. I'm running around with the old guy.
With the old guy.
He's kind of growing on me now.
Yeah? I see he's a cue ball now.
Yeah, that he is too.
Now, is that for aerodynamics on the boat?
Well, no, we try to keep a toque on him all the time because that way the sun keeps out of my eyes while I'm driving. Yeah, he's quite the lad.
Yeah. So, Renegade.
Yes.
Tell us about it. How was it? Like, how many people? What was the purse?
There's 75. There were 75 teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
Purse was we had 5 qualifying tournaments with $5,000 per tournament to win, and it usually paid down to 15th or 20th spot.
Wow.
Then that out of the qualifying tournaments, we went to a classic, and at the classic there was a brand new Ranger bass boat with a 200 E-Tech on the back of it that was donated for us for the tournament. Nice. About $60,000 worth.
Well, there you go. Awesome. And how did you and the old guy do?
Reno and I did okay. We came in 37th spot. No, 38th spot over the season. But it was pretty. It's only our second year together, so we're still kind of trying to learn each other's strengths and weaknesses on the boat.
Uh-huh.
It takes a while. Probably next year we'll probably do it again, and we'll be even better. Each year that we've fished together, we've got better and better.
Awesome. Now, the next big gig you're going to is the Berkeley B1, correct?
Correct. I leave tomorrow.
You leave tomorrow.
Yeah. 2 or 3 days of pre-fishing, and then tournaments this Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
Traditionally, I've done pretty well at the B1. I came in 4th year before last, and we were at 32nd after day 1, and they canceled day 2 because of the winds. It was about 6 or 7 foot waves. They wouldn't let us back out on Lake St. Francis.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. We were spearing waves all day Saturday coming back to the weigh-in at 4 o'clock.
That's incredible.
We had more water in the boat, I think, than there was in the lake.
Any tips for our young tournament anglers?
Oh, boy. Lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep.
Lots of sleep. Because once you start on the tournament trail, you sure don't get very much of it.
Yeah.
No, I think the best tip you can give anybody is knowledge of the water, on it. Just being out there and learning the idiosyncrasies of the different lakes, and we're still doing that now. I've got a great partner that helps me do that because Reno, as you know, is very technical.
Yeah.
With his fishing, and you can tell, he analyzes sometimes too much.
Uh-huh.
So, I think that's where the balance between us sort of comes into play, where I'm more or less, let's go get it. And never mind this analyzing stuff. We can do that on practice. But, no, young tournament anglers is just, lots of time on the water. That's all.
Yeah, you know what? Time and time again, I hear that phrase amongst fellow anglers, time on the water. So get out there, pre-fish, as much as you can.
Yep.
What's your favorite technique, Skip?
I got a bunch of them. We came in second and third, third on Saturday and fourth on Sunday on Big Reno at two of the qualifying tournaments, just using topwater.
Topwater.
Yeah.
Now, is there a specific weather pattern in which you choose your topwater battles? No, not really. It's more of a specific depth that I use. I try to go between 20 and 100 feet rather than in shallow, and targeting smallmouth rather than largemouth. There seems to be in a lot of the lakes, the smallmouth population seems to be growing, and the largemouth are a little skittish because they've been hit so often. Mm-hmm. So you sort of change your way of thinking, and you're going after smallmouth rather than largemouth. It's made a difference. Yeah.
It's made a difference. And the goby population too has made huge difference in the smallmouth, especially size. Where it wasn't, it was very, very, very seldom you get a 6 pound or better smallmouth. Now it's commonplace. I think the best one we've seen this year is one that Charles Sims got on one of the tournaments, and it was 7.2.
Wow,
it's just a monster.
That's for Canadian bass, that's fabulous.
Yes,
that's a good size.
Yep. And the thing that looks really good is especially with the organization I'm with, with Renegade and a couple of the other ones that we do, the BASS, is that they're promoting an awful lot of kids to kids tournaments. Mm-hmm. Junior tournaments, and just even if you're just fishing offshore, there's tons and tons of prizes that they give just to sort of entice the kids to come out and fish. And then once they get the fever, I think the future of fishing is going to be really good.
Awesome. So, on to the old guy.
Yeah.
My family has had a chance to hear some of my earlier podcasts, and one in particular was my introduction to the whole Reno network. So I was requested to how do I put this? Gently repay him for his transgressions.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get me in trouble. I gotta see him tomorrow.
So, any quirks? Does he have any quirks? Like, does he have to wear like green underwear or something on tournament day?
No, but he has to have food on the boat all the time.
Food on the boat, so he's a muncher, eh?
Oh yeah.
Does he get cranky if he doesn't eat?
Every day. I've got in trouble a few times because I don't have enough water.
So he's high maintenance.
With the body, it's got to be there, or we're in trouble. We usually go back and get it. What else? Oh, he's very analytical. Analytical and very quick.
Yes, I've noticed that.
We've a couple of times there's been some talk on the boat about him slowing down. And when he does, like he's a great fisherman. He is. He really is. And he's a great. What's the word? Statistician of what has happened on the water and where it's happened. And he got a great memory of places he's been and fish, and some of the stories that we get with him and Pete and Angelo are just out of this world. Just out of this world. He's a great fun to be on the boat with for the 8 hours.
For the 8 hours. Happy to have him. Glad to see him go.
After that, a couple of beer doesn't hurt.
just to wash it all down, eh?
Yeah, that's the one. He is a lot of fun to be with. As a matter of fact, we're actually talking about being partners again next year for the Renegade series.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, young anglers, young tournament anglers, if you can find that co-angler or partner that fits and you guys can bounce off of one another, stick with that partner, and
Definitely.
that's
Definitely.
the winning combination, I think.
Yeah. I think I've been through, you're not going to believe this, but my first partner that I had out on the Renegade series was my wife. And we did the Renegade Silver Series there. We won 3 tournaments.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah. With her the first year that we went out there. And then we started having grandkids, so that kind of killed that partner. And I've been through probably 4 or 5 other partners since then. But seemed to really click with Reno.
Awesome.
And once you find that person, you're right.
Yeah, stick
you
with
latch
them.
onto them because they're hard to find.
Yeah, it's true.
Where you get that sort of a mix and everything sort of. It's enjoyable being on the boat all day.
Yeah.
That's the big thing.
Yeah, that too. Because if you end up on the boat with somebody that you can tolerate but don't genuinely care to be around for 8 hours, then that makes it tough.
Yeah. You're right. But I think, like I said, I think the chemistry between the two of us is pretty good. And like I said, we're getting better every year, where we're getting used to each other's styles and techniques. And he learns from me, believe it or not. And I learn a lot from him.
That was that was where I was going. My next question was: have you taught the old guy anything?
Oh yeah. We, matter of fact, this is one you could probably get and give him. Is that we went to the first classic we just finished it. First day I said, this is yours. This is whatever you want to do. Let's do it. We ended up with 15-8. And then I said, okay, let's just pick one spot of mine the next day, and we'll try it.
Mm-hmm.
We ended up at 22-5.
Ah.
So and he's learning that I've been up in that neck of the woods for probably 4 or 5 years, going back to different tournaments. He spent 14 days on it pre-fishing just before the classic. But the old guy, which is me, knows a few good spots up there. So it's just we're just starting to gel a little better. That's all.
Good. Well, I wish you and Reno all the best at the B1.
Well, thank you.
I know that a couple other folks are going to be there. Ben Wu and Bob Zumi, Wayne, Jason Barnuck.
Yep.
He's going to be there as well, part of the conservation side of things, doing the live release.
Yes. Yep.
And I can't stress this enough, guys. This tournament, the B1, is probably Canada's most prestigious bass tournament in Canadian angling. And if you ever get a chance to fish it hard and enjoy your time, because it is a party.
It is. It really is. And you get to meet a lot of old friends too.
Yeah.
That are made just fishing buddies.
Well,
it's a good time.
It is, and hopefully maybe next year I'll get out there.
Good. See you there.
All right, well, folks, that's all the time we have. My special guest, Nick Lafrenaire, the partner, co-angler of the old guy, Reno Viola, and now weigh in. What's like? Do you guys have to weigh in yourselves too, or?
He'd win.
All right.
Thanks very much.
We'll catch you later. Thanks, Skip. Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio is brought to you by AnglersChoice.ca, the Angler's Choice in handmade soft plastics. Also presented to you by Handlebars Musky Lures, Zing the Bling, Frantic Big Game Baits, Keith's Trophy Fishing, Fish NV Guide Service, and Husky Musky Leaders. You're listening to Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio.
We are Rob and Rob, and you are on the water with the Bassasins. We've been asked numerous times in the past, are there any fish in there? Mainly pertaining to our urban fishery here in Ottawa, but could relate to your local pond, random bay on your lake, or a secluded channel in your neck of the woods that leads to nowhere.
Here are a couple of tips that can help you find out if there are in fact any fish in there. first thing to do is get on your computer, do some research. Local forums, blogs, and government sites are a convenient way to do some scouting. A simple Google search will provide you with a lot of information already.
If nothing is found online, take a hike. Spend some time down on that stretch of the water looking for evidence of fishermen. Other people fishing, bait containers, rod holders, or even a trail in the brush can be evidence it's a visited fishing pole. Also on the walk, look for structure, current, water levels, pools, bait fish, or any other indicators that there are, in fact, fish in there.
If everything fails, go out there, wear the line. A day out practicing casting is better than a day spent inside on the couch. Simply putting time on the water will definitely give you the answers you're looking for. Are there any fish in there? You tell us.
Until next time on the water with the Bassasins, tight lines.
Hey folks, if you like what you hear on Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio, be sure to drop us a line at benmcquinney@yahoo.com. Okay folks, I just want to get this off my chest. It's been a while since I ranted, so here it is. The anglers, you know who you are, if you're listening, or if you're not, I'm still going to put the finger on you. You leave your worm boxes behind. You leave your fishing line strewn everywhere. Beer cans, pop cans, coffee cups. Those of you who I am referring to, clean your act up. You're giving the rest of us a bad name. You know, it's so simple. A 5-cent grocery bag that you cart your groceries home from can be easily balled up, stuffed in your pocket or your tackle box, and if you decide to bring whatever it is, worms, can of beans, can of corn, don't leave your garbage behind. Bring it with you, find a garbage can, throw it in the back of your truck. I don't care. All I'm saying is, I'm sick of seeing it. Clean up your act. Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio is brought to you by AnglersChoice.ca, the Angler's Choice in handmade soft plastics. Also presented to you by Handlebars Musky Lures, Zing the Bling, Frantic Big Game Baits, Keith's Trophy Fishing, Fish NV Guide Service, and Husky Musky Leaders. You're listening to Ben McQuinney Outdoor Radio.